Did you know that St. Luke's University Health Network, based in the Lehigh Valley, Pennsylvania, has been recognized by the U.S. government as the highest performing health system in the United States for quality? You heard right. St. Luke's #1 recognition affirms our status as the top leader among the most respected healthcare providers in the nation, including Houston Methodist and the Mayo Clinic. To state it simply, if you want to receive the best care when you go to a hospital, come to St. Luke's.
Listen, all you New Yorkers. Excuse me, taxi.
Okay, man, we're looking around.
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
Welcome back to the Dick Morris and Doug DePiro show, sponsored by the Patriot Gold Group. We have Bruce Blakeman with us, who is running for governor and wants as the Republican candidate in this election.
Hey, Bruce, how are you?
Good, thank you. It's an honor to be with you.
It's an honor to have you. You're the next governor.
Well, things are going really well. We've got a lot of momentum, and between Kathy Hochul and Zoran Mandami, they're my best weapon in winning this election because they can't get anything straight. The whole state's upside down. It's overtaxed. Our electric bills are 70% higher than the national average. We're 41 out of 50 states in economic development. It's a mess here. Now we have our biggest commuter rail line. The workers are on strike. It's all because of Kathy Hochul and her lack of leadership.
Wow, and she's framing you and Trump.
Yeah.
Well, she blames Trump for everything.
You too now.
Yeah, well.
Bruce Blakeman is really our appellate court from Mamdani. We collectively in New York voters screwed up and elected Mamdani.
Hold it.
And
He's the Supreme Court.
The Supreme Court,
not
right.
Right.
And the only regular course we have here is electing Bruce Blakeman governor and having him discipline Mamdani and maybe removing him at some point.
Well, Dick, thank you very much. Yes, we have to keep him in check because this is a guy who is a communist.
Ugh.
He is someone who has un-American values. He is someone that has inflamed anti-Semitism in this city. So far, his marks in his first 100 days in office, I would say, are straight Fs.
Yeah, F for you know what.
Straight F, except that by his lights, a lot of them are A's. He's advanced anti-Semitism. He's eliminated anti-bias programs.
You're right.
He's succeeded in handcuffing the police. So he's doing fine.
So, Bruce, you're governor. What do you do? What's the first thing you do?
Well, the first thing I do when I become governor is at 12:01 on January 1st, 2027, I pardon Sergeant Duran, the one who was convicted of manslaughter when he just merely threw a cooler in the way of a perpetrator who was involved in a drug deal and had been out on felonious assault and was driving a motorbike at a high rate of speed on a sidewalk, could have severely hurt or killed police officers and pedestrians. And this guy just threw a cooler in his way to slow him down, and a jury convicted him. I can't even believe he was prosecuted.
Wow.
So at 12:01, I pardoned Sergeant Duran. At 12:02, I signed an executive order that we are not a sanctuary state anymore. We're going to stop spending $8 billion on people who aren't New Yorkers. They're not even Americans. They just come here for free housing, free food, free transportation,
right,
and a free cell phone.
Wow, good.
Yeah.
I didn't realize this officer. I don't remember that story. That's horrible. He should have shot him. Then he would.
But,
well, you know what? The point is, Dick, that if he wanted to use lethal force, he had a weapon.
Right.
He didn't want to use lethal force. It wasn't his intention to kill this guy. His intention was to slow him down. But you know how it is with our prosecutors here in New York State. They're out of control. We need an adult in the room. I'll be a governor that is pro-cop. I'll be a governor that's pro-common sense. And I will be a governor that makes people happy again by instilling American values, economic development, cutting utility bills in half, and cutting taxes.
I love it.
let's talk to us a bit about the LIRR strike. How is that Hochul's fault?
Well, it's a total lack of leadership, and she can't manage anything. The fact of the matter is, I don't know if you're aware of this, but we had a nurses' strike this past year, and there was no reason for it. She was very, very difficult in the negotiations. The nurses made reasonable requests. And then she brought in nurses from out of state to cross picket lines, created a lot of consternation. And now she fired corrections officers who went on strike because with the HALT Act and other very, very liberal laws that Kathy Hochul has enacted, the prisoners are now running the jails. The corrections officers were saying, you got to improve conditions. It's not only unsafe for corrections officers, it's unsafe for prisoners. And she fired them. She can't get along with labor unions. She can't get along with ordinary
Read them
people.
that statement by Peter King, okay?
Yeah. Continue, Bruce. I got to look for it while you're still talking.
Yeah, well, Pete's a great guy. We love Pete King.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
He's a real patriot. But here's the thing. How come we have $8 billion for illegal migrants, but we can't find money for nurses, corrections officers, and railroad workers?
Unbelievable.
I'd rather spend the money on them than spend it on illegal migrants who've been here for 15 minutes and get $81,000 worth of benefits, and they're not New Yorkers.
That's their incentive. Here, let me read this. Let me read this thing from Peter. Today's LIRR, the Long Island Railroad strike, was caused by a failure of leadership by Kathy Hochul. The governor found the time and money to buy off Mandani, I call him Mankami, but had no time or energy to prevent this strike, which will impact hundreds of thousands of hardworking New Yorkers. Vote Bruce Blakeman, governor of New York. That was a nice little post.
We love Pete. He's a great friend and a great supporter.
He's a good guy.
I think that New York, with the sanctuary city policy and the sanctuary state policy, is so out of step with what Trump is doing. You look at the statistics in New York where there's been a reduction in crime, a reduction in homicides, not because of any action being taken by Mankami. In fact, it's the opposite, but by the deporting of illegal immigrants. There are fewer people, so there's less crime, there's less murder. I just saw a statistic that the drug overdose deaths in the United States have dropped from 130,000 a year to 70,000 a year.
Wow, half.
This year. And the result is all because of the deportation policies.
Of course.
And Kathy Hochul is standing in the way of that.
So, Bruce, you would obviously pony up with Trump with this, right? With the sanctuary city and get rid of that. And
yeah, so my county's larger than 8 states in population. We have almost 1.5 million people. And U.S. News and World Report named my county the safest county in America. And we're on the border of New York City. So that's quite a feat. We've got great police officers, sheriff's officers, corrections officers, probation officers. They work very hard each and every day. We support them. I hire, not fire. And the fact of the matter is I have the most comprehensive agreement with ICE in the United States of America. And as a result, in just 1 year, this last year, we removed 2,000 illegal migrants with criminal records from attempted murder to rape to carjacking, burglary, robbery, drug dealing, and gang activity, and got them out of our county, out of our state, and out of America.
God bless you.
I'm very proud of that.
Oh, that's beautiful. You know, we have the best police force in the world, I think, New York does. It's if they don't have backup. I asked a couple of big time guys, you know, at Trump Tower, I was talking to him, and I said, let me ask you a question. If Mandami tells you not to help ICE, they come into a building and they're getting in trouble, and he tells you guys to stand down, are you going to stand down? They said, absolutely not.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
Well, God bless them. So I'm on my way from Brooklyn to Staten Island right now. I was in Brooklyn today. Every time I meet a police officer, NYPD, they say the same thing to me. God bless you. We pray that you're governor. We need someone to have our back.
Oh, I can't wait. We have to have it happen.
Our back with Mamdani, our front as well.
Yeah, right.
Now, what about the pied-à-terre tax? What's your thought on that, Bruce?
Well, you know, it's just antithetical to common sense that Kathy Hochul would drive high net worth individuals out of our state, and they're leaving in droves.
Yeah.
And when they leave, it leaves a gap in tax revenue, and they take jobs with them. So it's absolutely asinine to run these people out of town. We are already the highest tax state in America. We don't have a revenue problem. We have a spending problem. So when these guys leave, they have choices. They can go to Scottsdale, Arizona. They can go to Miami, Boca Raton, Charleston, South Carolina. When they leave, they take jobs. It's going to hurt the carpenter, the electrician, the plumber, the restaurant owner, the waiter, the waitress, the cleaning service, the dog walker.
Everyone's trickled down.
It hurts the middle class. And that's what I'm out there saying. I'm beating the drum. I'm telling regular, common, ordinary people, yeah, it sounds good to tax the rich, but here are the consequences. It's going to fall into your lap. It's not fair, and it's not good for the economy. We're number 41. The once great Empire State is number 41 in economic development in the United States.
Unbelievable.
It's a national embarrassment.
Bruce, are you on all the social media? Like, how are you getting out to the people on the left? That's the one thing. You know, you're preaching to the choir here. I always tell everyone that's on this thing you got to get to the people in the middle, the independents. What do? You go to social media? What are you on? What should people look for?
First of all, people who want to contribute to my campaign or volunteer or just get information, go to BlakemanForNewYork.com, BlakemanForNewYork.com. You can go on Instagram. You can go on Facebook. You can tweet, Truth Social. We're on all
Good.
that. I put out a tremendous amount of content each and every day. I put out more content than Kathy Hochul. Go look at my sites. You're going to get a good laugh. We make fun of Kathy Hochul. We make fun of Zohran Mandami. We have a good time, but we have an important message, and that is help is on the way. New Yorkers are miserable. I want to make them happy again.
Absolutely.
Lower taxes, cut utility costs in half, create economic prosperity and development, and have safer communities.
And use some of our monies to pay the LIRR workers decently.
Yeah.
So they end the strike.
And by the way, Bruce, I call her Kathy Jokel, and you could use that. Just give me credit. And man commie.
Yeah.
No, moron man commie.
Yeah. His full name.
That's his
Well,
full
he is
name.
a commie, that's
Well,
for
Bruce,
sure.
God bless you.
Thank you,
Bless
Bruce.
you guys. Thank you so much.
God bless you. I'd love to see you, governor. We're going to take a break.
The Dick Morris Show on the Red Apple Podcast Network.